They did the whole play-by-play for this. It was a big thing in Amarillo. Your hip is ringing.
Yeah, and we're live.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
We were just talking about hockey in Texas.
Yeah, hockey in Texas. we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely tell that story because we should make them laugh too.
So, if you would like to keep the heat on, because freeze warning.
I have to bring my citrus inside already.
It's October and we're looking at a freeze warning. What the hell?
Also, we kind of need to get like a parafoil or something cool because with all this wind, we might as well be flying.
Yeah, might as well. Chase my hat 3 times. If you like coffee, and with the weather coming in, you need coffee. Trust me on this one.
Yeah.
King Harvest Imperial Coffees at www.kingharv.com. Really good coffees, and it's warm, which you're going to need if you're in this area.
Yeah.
They do also make really good iced coffee, but not at this time of year.
No.
Iced coffee is abomination unto nugget.
Yes.
Among the Leaves Tees, if you need a snarky t-shirt, you should talk to this guy, tinyurl.com/Mona Leaves Tees. Friend of ours. Let him know you heard about it from us.
I need to ask him to make a cake baking civilian shirt.
So we were talking. We had a conversation that led to, I was mentioning that back in the 90s, Amarillo had a hockey team. Well, Texas had a state hockey league. And the team in Amarillo is called Rattlers. And the way it ended up was they were serving mixed drinks and booze at the Rattler games. So everybody was showing up in either their best pressed jeans all the way up to tuxes and top cocktail dresses. And they'd have a cocktail party with a hockey game in the background. Anyway, so as it went along, and the local station did this whole very serious reporting on the hockey games. Anyway, so as it went along, the fans were sneaking rubber snakes into the arena, and every time the Rattler scored a goal, thousands of rubber snakes would go out on the ice, and you'd have to pause the game and go clean up the snakes. Well,
snakes on the ice.
Snakes on the ice. So Waco, who also had a hockey team at the time, or probably still does, heard about this, and they came up to play a game in Amarillo. And whenever their team scored, they threw baby rattles out, little pink and blue rattles out in the ice, which started a fight in the stands. And I remember, and what was bad about this was the fights in the stands, the hockey players were having to break off the game, come up and break up the fights among the fans. And this very serious, very Howard Cosell voice up in the announcer booth was talking about how this was unprecedented.
Oh, so I learned how to follow a hockey game and even enjoy it at times because my grandfather was a semi-professional hockey player in Minnesota.
That helps.
Many, many decades ago. And that was his thing, is he'd sit and watch the hockey game. And if I sat with him, he'd teach me what was going on. But hockey games were always a great deal more lively than certain other sports.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hockey game is nothing more than a fight where occasionally
hockey broke out on the ice.
Yeah.
Or in the stands that the hockey players had to go break up.
I find it absolutely hilarious because usually there's a scrum on the ice and they're trying to pull them apart. So,
well, I've been to one hockey game in my life. And that was Philadelphia versus New York.
Oh.
Flyers versus the Islanders. And this was back in the late 70s when they absolutely hated each other. And we left after the first period, and I think there had been periods were 20 minutes long, something like that?
2 cocktails long.
Yeah, I think it's about 20 minutes usually. Yeah.
1 beer, 2 cocktails.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, there was like 6 minutes of actual hockey and 14 minutes of fights.
That sounds about right. I mean,
and at one point, they did not have one of the teams, and I think it was the Islanders, did not have enough people to fill out both lines. So it was an inadvertent power play. And they still couldn't score on it.
I said it was a cocktail party with hockey playing in the back. Yeah. I loved it. I got my season ticket. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was a blast. And it was
Yeah,
weren't-
20 minutes. Thanks, guys.
weren't a lot of goals, but the opposing players would. I remember the Amarillo player wound up stuffed into the El Paso team's goal one time. The Amarillo goalie, the goalie for Amarillo wound up stuffed in the El Paso goal.
Oh,
It was,
It's the little things.
they
It
weren't that
is.
good, but man, they had fun, and it was fun to watch.
well, it's like, oh,
Now, what started this is apparently the World Series, not that I can give a rat's ass, went 18 innings last night. And apparently the Dodgers star Shohei Ohtani did some miracle plays again last night, scored umpty scrunch number of runs. So, whatever. They're all talking about it today. I could care less. I haven't watched baseball since the strike in '93. That was the end of my watching baseball.
when I was performing, doing face painting and balloon twisting, we would get hired fairly regularly by minor league baseball teams.
Yeah.
So I would be there during the game, but kind of busy, which honestly is the only way to do a baseball game because otherwise you're bored.
Yeah.
We took the kids when they were really little to games a couple of times, and it was fun because they would give out like these little squishy baseballs.
Yeah.
Not real baseballs, but like little squishy foam baseballs. And then the kids would take those and run down to bend over, and the guys in the dugout would take the ball and sign it and talk to my cute little
Yeah.
kids. And that was always charming. But the game itself, I've never been a big fan of baseball because I grew up with hockey where they're
Yeah.
fighting all the time.
I like games where the teams are out there having fun,
Yeah.
and not being professional about it. I love. Have you? Okay.
That's why I like college.
Yeah,
Well,
college
if you
ball's
want to,
generally
if you want to have fun, if you seriously want to sit down with a cold drink and lose your mind having fun, go to a small town that's got the sprawling teacup human t-ball,
Oh,
God,
my
yes.
gosh, yes.
where you've got teacup humans. I don't know, they're single digit ages, and a t-ball, and mamas and daddies. You want to have a good time.
That would, yeah.
That's fun to watch.
Yeah. Coon says, how do you keep Canadian bacon from curling in the pan? Take away their tiny
Taking
brooms.
away their tiny brooms.
Boo that man. Boo him.
T-ball
That one
or,
just
as Rick
recently.
says, bumblebee soccer.
I don't know if we have one of those around here.
Well, I'm sure we have
Yeah.
what is it? The Pee Wee football, the little
Yeah.
tiny,
Oh,
the
God,
little
yes.
tiny tots.
TV football because they're on the floats.
Yes.
Every year.
Yes, and they're stinking adorable. When I did the Hoop-Dee-Doo, which was the street festival,
Yeah.
it started out with the band playing, and I think the cheerleaders were putting on some kind of demonstration because for the first couple of hours of the festivals, there were teeny tiny cheerleaders running all over the place. The older cheerleaders have a questionable uniform, but the teeny tiny cheerleaders were adorable.
I love the teeny tiny cheerleaders and the hair, the things, the poofy
Oh,
things in
yes,
their hair are bigger than
yes.
their heads are.
Yeah.
Yes.
I catch wind and they're gone. Hey, come back. There's nothing quite so fun as to watch somebody about this size in a football helmet with a pillow taped to his front and a pillow taped to his back, hauling ass to the wrong goal line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, now the other side of that coin is, as BK said, 6-year-olds. My granddaughter and grandson both play soccer. My granddaughter, 3 games in a row, got tired, so she ran off the field because she was tired. And the coaches are going, you're not supposed to do that. Why? I'm tired.
I love watching the Sproglings at the T-ball.
Yeah.
It's like they if when they finally hit the ball, bless their little hearts, they're totally confused. One kid
Yeah. What do I do now?
smacked the ball right into the guy because they don't actually pitch, but there's some of the pitchers about. So Sprogling, and he's intent. He whacks the ball and runs to his mother.
Hey, I
And
mean,
mom's going, no, that way.
Yeah.
And dad's going, come on. That's fun.
I remember those days. Yes.
Give me some nachos and a questionable Coke, and let's watch the kids.
Yep. And a lot of shoe tying breaks.
Yes, and
The
everybody's
ball
tying
is
shoes.
sitting there, and all the kids are going, "Oh, wait a minute, I got to tie my shoes." And the ball is sitting there, and both teams are stopping to tie their shoes.
Or daddy and daddy stops to tie a shoe.
Yeah.
It's great. I feel red.
Girls softball, they in the outfield making daisy chains.
Yeah.
Waiting for
Run off the field or run directly to
Third base. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's great. I love it, and they're having fun.
Yeah.
Usually around here, the parents are not serious on the Sprouglings. The parents aren't serious about it.
Yeah.
The parents out there, they're laughing up, and and what's great is the stands now do a wave.
Yeah.
Whenever a father gets hit in the wedding tackle,
Yeah.
daddy gets smacked, they do the wave.
Yeah. Instead of this, so they're going, ah. Yeah.
Wave. Oh.
Oh,
In
yeah.
other news, I'm in trouble again.
This is different. How?
Not really in trouble, but so Dundee, Scotland, and you may remember Dundee from a couple months back when a 14-year-old girl displayed a hatchet and a knife to
Protect yourself.
herself and her 12-year-old sister from what she claimed were Eastern European grooming gangs. Well, yesterday, I was pleased to be informed that in Dundee, Scotland, about 8 members of an Eastern European grooming gang were convicted and sentenced to prison.
Yes.
I will note the Scottish Metropolitan Police, or whatever the hell they are, was very quick to say that the 2 incidents had no connection.
Bullshit.
I mean, bullshit. Dundee is 140,000 people. There were at least 10 members of this Romanian grooming gang convicted and sentenced to decades in prison. And I remember on the with the little girl who got arrested, by the way, for daring to defend herself. Little girl, the media said it was a Bulgarian couple. Well,
it was Romanian.
Yeah, it turns out that the 2 leaders of the Romanian grooming gang were a male and a female. So anyway, I was chortling about the news, and somebody who doesn't know me very well asked, "What did you think when you heard that?" I said, "Literally, I actually thought, really? Right in front of my tree fucker 5000 brand new wood chipper?" And she blinked at me. And somebody who's trying to be helpful, I don't think it's on here, but somebody trying to be helpful said, "Oh, did you spring for the optional pedophile fork?" And I said, "Of course I did. Nothing but the best." And now somebody won't talk to me.
Sarah, they are Roma, but they are also from Romania.
Yeah, they are Romanian citizens.
Yeah.
Refugees.
Yeah, they are Romas, though. So, yes, you're right on both counts.
Yeah. So in a town of 140,000 people, the fact that a double-digit grooming gang got busted and convicted, but a 14-year-old girl who was being stalked, her and her 12-year-old sister being stalked by a Eastern European grooming gang.
After they'd already attacked the other sister.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's too much coincidence for me.
Yeah.
And the simple fact that the first thing the fuzz had to say was, "These 2 instances are not connected," tells me that they're connected.
Yep.
It's 140,000 people.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't that big.
And the ethnic communities, and I use that term loosely, are very well known to each other and connected. That is a fact.
Well, the plain and simple fact is this grooming gang that got convicted Minimum of 12 women, age 16 and older. And I'm here to tell you, as a 26-year veteran law enforcement, if you got 10 of them, there are 16 of them out there. If you got 20 of them, there were 28 of them out there. So make of that what you will. Also given to understand that Britain no longer allow the importation of the Tree Fucker 5000 wood chipper.
Yeah.
Because
Well, you have to register your kitchen knives in Britain.
no kidding.
Umbrellas with super sharp tips. Yep. Then they'll be accused of poisoning somebody.
Well, this girl.
English food poisons people.
Yeah, no kidding. The video of this girl was taken by the people stalking her and put on social media.
Yeah, on purpose.
'Cause
They felt
knew,
comfortable enough
Yep.
to do this.
they knew
So
they weren't going to get in
they
trouble.
report it. She gets hit. 14-year-old gets hemmed up for possession of an offensive weapon. British law makes no sense to me whatsoever. It's a weapon.
Well, and now they're talking about banning butter knives.
Oh, they've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah.
They took the points off of the chef's knives because those are dangerous.
Yeah.
Chef's knife without a point.
Yeah.
I go everywhere with a pocket knife. And usually I have two. I have a pocket knife and I have a fixed blade, get the fuck off me knife. Usually I carry both, but I always have a pocket knife. Apparently, this is a felony in Britain.
Oh, yeah. Any knife.
That's stupid. It is stupid.
Oh, now you're going to make me dig.
Damn it. Make the hockey fight for next week.
That little electronics is illegal in Britain. That would get me arrested.
I lost one of those to TSA not long ago.
Oh, yeah. I've lost a couple of them to TSA.
I lost my favorite benchmate at TSA, Heifer.
I didn't realize that I had the little Victorinox.
Yeah.
And it went through 3 different TSA bag checks before the 4th one caught it.
Oh, I can believe that. I can definitely believe that.
This is what marks the point, to quote Terry Pratchett, where the rising ape meets the falling angel. This is what makes us human. We do not have fangs. We don't have talons. We had to make our own. We weren't human till we started making knives. The simple fact that an Australopithecus hooting across the plains, it carried a better knife than I do half the time, really annoys me.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten, I don't know how many of you know what a Leatherman fuse is.
Mhm.
It's basically a fancy Leatherman tool. And I was in and out of Japan running testing for the Navy. Didn't realize I'd thrown it in my backpack. I made 3 trips to Japan, and that was never caught. I make 1 trip to the West Coast, and I end up going through Chicago because of a weather hole delay. So I got outside to smoke a cigarette, come back in, and they caught it in Chicago. And they were going to arrest my ass.
Of course.
And I went, the hell, I'd already boarded in DC, and they missed it. And I told the guy, I said, this is the 7th flight I've been on, including 6 international flights where nobody ever said a word. So you're going to arrest me for something that I absolutely forgot about. He goes, well, I could. I said, well, do your best, dude. I said, but oh, by the way, as soon as you do, I'm going to report every friggin' agency that didn't catch it. Well, you don't know that they didn't catch it. So really? If they didn't catch it, did they purposely let me on board with it?
With this super dangerous arrestable knife?
Yeah.
I have to give them points. Apparently the feds let the Mexican cartels have guns all the time.
Oh, they give them to them.
Yep.
Yeah, did you see where they just caught a couple of Mexican citizens at was it El Paso or Laredo
Del Rio.
or Del Rio? Yeah, Del Rio, with a trailer. This was a fairly large trailer full of guns and ammunition going to Mexico for the cartels. And they were going to brazen it through the border at Laredo and thought they could get away with it.
Customs and Border Protection these days ain't playing around.
Yeah. Well, and it's fixing to get real interesting because of the upheavals with ICE this morning.
Yeah.
There was more this morning.
Oh, yeah, they're firing 12 cities ICE
They're
directors.
reassigning.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Firing,
they're,
reassigning.
yeah, they're reassigning because
Not doing their job.
well, Tom Holman
Yeah.
is focused on getting the criminals.
Yeah.
He wants to get the criminals and the high profile first.
Yep.
Well, they want mass deportations, which is honestly what Trump ran on. So they're reassigning ICE that are not
Performing as asked to perform.
they're yeah.
Yeah.
And in replacing with Border Patrol agents that everybody's pissed off at ICE. You're probably actually pissed off at Border Patrol.
Yeah.
Border Patrol has been doing the Home Depot raids and the Lowe's raids. ICE has been, they know who they're going after.
Yeah.
Border Patrol is just rounding up illegals. They just go somewhere and find the illegals. ICE is doing targeted raids. Well, if you're a ICE director in a big city and you're still doing targeted raids, they want mass roundups. So
Yep.
what the boss wants is what the boss gets.
Portland being one of them, San Francisco being another one. I think New York City is one of them.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, there's a number of them that they were specifically calling out. Antifa was the pet of the Portland Dems. Yeah. Yeah. The Portland PD.
Yeah, found their balls.
Yeah. Took down the second Antifa camp out.
Yeah, the biggest ones from what I heard.
Yeah. But gave them enough time to get all their shit out.
I don't care as long as it's gone.
Yeah. But they actually, Andy No was one of the ones reporting on it. And he showed them loading up SUVs and trailers with all of their gear, including gas cans.
Hmm.
Okay.
So makes you wonder. Yeah, it's basically sitting in a warehouse so it can be redistributed for the next riot. Yeah. You know,
I live in Iowa Park, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to have a riot in North Texas.
it'll be a very short one if there is one.
They tried that once. It
Yep.
was not a success. I worked a lot of overtime the next 4th of July. For those of you who don't know, Wichita Falls some years back had attempted a riot on the 4th of July.
Why?
Why do they ever do it?
For amusement?
Pick a reason, any reason.
So the one of the less financially advantaged parts of town, I'll just say, was having a impromptu fireworks demonstration, and some kid caught a mortar amidships. Well, they called for an ambulance and a fire truck. And when the ambulance fire truck got there, the locals started bombarding the ambulance and fire truck with mortar rounds. The aerial. So they got the hell out and called the cops. Cops showed up, decided, hell, let's have a riot. And it got shut down.
Yeah.
So next year, all hands on deck. And I was fielding complaints by PD because we loaded up 2 school buses with the SO Goon Squad 1 and Goon Squad 2. And anytime the inhabitants of that particular part of town were gathered in groups of more than 3, Goon Squad would show up and glare at them. And PD was complaining because the gang task force was rolling through there trying to get information. And every time they tried, they said the SO Goon Squad would show up and scare everybody off. You're welcome.
Yeah, Smoke had some interesting comments about that day, that
Yep.
day and that night.
Yep.
Antifa, yeah, when Antifa tried to riot in El Paso.
They had a small, brief Antifa branch at MSU that did not last very
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, the one Kermit's talking about was rather memorable because
Yeah.
the local gangs and the cholos assisted the police in containing them to a city park.
Does anybody remember when Antifa showed up to destroy or to
Oh, the Austin riot.
no the at the Alamo where they were going
Yeah.
to redecorate the Alamo because of colonialism,
And that big Mexican.
and they ran right into a wall of meat, of many ethnic shades, most of them wearing Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
And Antifa, who are very skinny guys.
Yeah.
There's this
It does look that way. all the
there's
time.
this lovely video taken by an Antifa guy, by the way.
Yeah.
You've got this big, a large, very fit, tatted out white boy, and a very large farmer of Hispanic descent are standing in front of the Alamo, and this skinny little shit runs up and punches at the Mexican guy. The Mexican guy steps back and goes, "Oh, you mother!"
And then it was on.
3 white guys dragging back in the line.
You
the
did
look of
not just do that.
The look of that little Antifa shit's face was glorious. Ugh.
Oh, my
Oh,
favorite still
little
though
shit.
is the one down in Austin at the Capitol when
Oh, the DPS showed up.
DPS showed up. The DPS didn't even bother to tack up.
Nope. They showed up in Class A uniforms and went to town.
Yeah, and one of the bike officers proved that bicycles make a nice weapon.
Yeah.
And he put that big fat broad on her ass.
Yeah,
And then held her down with a bicycle.
parked the bicycle on her.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
And then they came over and arrested her, and she's going, "I didn't do anything." And I remember you could hear one guy in the background said, "Yeah, we didn't give you a chance, bitch."
The thing about the Tejanos at the Alamo, Tejano is a Texan of Spanish.
Yes.
There's that. I use that word for a reason.
Yeah.
Descent who's been here since Texas was a thing.
Yeah.
They showed up on land grants. They're Tejano. They're not
Yeah.
Mexicans. If you
Yeah.
call them a Mexican, you're going to get stabulated.
Yeah.
Many times. And a lot of Tejano fought in the Texas War for Independence.
Yep.
On our side, on the Texas side. So don't touch the Alamo.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Yeah, that was the other good one. The protesters refused to protest without a police escort. And then one idiot kicked over one of the 1%ers, Harley, and ran for his life.
And that is not a hyperbole.
No.
He ran for his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of Tejanos.
Once again is one of them. Yes,
Yep.
Nancy.
Texans of Spanish descent.
Yep.
And a lot of the big ranches, the big old ranches, a lot of them Anglo husbands and Tejano wives. And
Borregas.
the Tejanos are woven into Texas history.
Yeah.
And by God, if you think I'm a proud Texan, Tejanos are.
If you can't trace your line back to 1830, 1840, you're a newcomer.
There are a lot of Tejano families that still have the original signed land grant.
Yeah.
Which those are worth money and they never come up for sale.
Yep.
But I love the Antifa riot in Dallas.
Yeah.
Where it was beautiful. DPS cleared the road for them, and opened up a ramp and escorted them onto the freeway, and watched them go up the freeway. And they were going up a bridge.
Yeah.
When they got to the top, they looked down, and DPS had blocked the bottom of the bridge. They went, "The hell!" Turn around, and the DPS been escorted blocked the other bottom of the bridge. Then they started moving together.
Yeah.
And they had a chance of being arrested or go over the side.
Yeah. So they got arrested.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Yeah, AJ. Damaging or attempting to damage any biker's bike, especially a Harley rider's, is not a survivable strategy.
Tejanos are great folks. I'm
Yeah.
a big fan. Tejanos are great. Very, very proud people.
Yes,
And-
DA, you have very, very well reflected the Tejano history in your Texas Navy books.
And don't touch the Alamo.
Yeah.
I mean, don't touch the Alamo in front of me. You got somebody like named Seguin, and you touch the Alamo, they might find some DNA of you
Yeah.
in a couple of years. Alamo and Goliad are sacred to a lot of Tejano
Yeah.
families, and I don't use that word lightly.
And San Jacinto.
San Jacinto
Yeah.
and I don't use that word lightly.
Yeah.
That's they've lost their great grandpappy went
Yep.
down there, and
Yeah, RK Makaido has indicated his family had been in Texas for a while.
Mhm.
1755 is kind of a while.
Tex-Mex. Oh,
Yeah.
The one good thing about the fact it's going to be freezing tomorrow is drug deal tamale season is back.
Yes.
I
Yes.
was thinking less mosquitoes, but drug deal tamales are also good.
Yes.
Less mosquitoes, drug deal tamales.
Drug deal tamales for the
Yeah,
win.
drug deal tamales. Drug deal. Oh, I forgot about that.
Get our order in.
Yep. I will talk to the lady at my dealer, my tamale dealer.
3 dozen.
Oh, we've got the guy that comes by here, the tamale dealer that walks in the front door.
Where is he?
He just hasn't been here yet. It's too early.
I'm cold enough yet.
There's
They haven't come out of hibernation yet. We have to wait for their trunk.
if you tell somebody there's nothing quite like the feeling of unwrapping that tinfoil brick at a stoplight
Yeah.
and shotgunning 2 tamales before the light turns green, and they go, yeah, those folks know drug deal tamales.
Yes.
Well, they're still steaming.
Yeah.
I can pound down an entire dozen of those things. It's bad for me, but good God.
Yeah, Differs, your family's newcomers. I've been here 110 years. Trying to think when Grandpa got here. 125, 130 years ago. So I got you by a couple of years.
Drug deal tamales. I forgot about that.
Yep, out of the back of the pickup or out of the back of the old,
Out of the trunk of the Chevy Nova.
Chevy
The
Nova.
Chevy No-Go, which is what Nova means
Yeah.
in Spanish or Tex-Mex. It doesn't go.
Which is why they didn't sell.
They
them
didn't
worth of
sell
shit.
worth of shit.
When I was living down in the DFW, the Metro Mess, at the apartment, there was a knock on the apartment door, which startled me because at the time it was just my son and I, and my
Yeah.
son was kicking back in his row. And I don't remember, I was in the kitchen washing dishes or something. So I go to answer the door and I open the door and there's no one there. And I look down. Now, I'm not a tall woman.
Yeah.
So I look down and there's this little moppet standing there. He looks up at me with big eyes and says, "Empanadas?"
Yes, please.
And I went, "Yes, please." And then she wanted to know how many.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm like trying to figure out, are we talking the little bitty empanadas or what here?
Yeah.
And she says, "Come here." And she brings me out and I look down the stairs because
Yeah.
we were on the second floor. And her mama's standing down there with a baby buggy with this big metal tin.
Yeah.
And she peels back the aluminum foil and shows it to me. So I know what size
Yeah.
and what to order. And I tell her I want 6 because I have a teenage boy to feed.
Yeah.
Because they were big. Those were so good. And she never came back again.
Oh,
I still remember us having coffee over, and
Oh,
Decatur.
Decatur and the Argentinian lady of the empanadas. Oh,
And so we go in to have coffee because we're meeting a friend of ours over there.
Johnny Guest.
Johnny Guest, yeah. And we go to the coffee shop, and the girl asks, "Well, would you like empanadas?" We're going, "Yes."
Yeah, it's like I don't know if anybody's been to the coffee shop on Decatur Courthouse Square, but it's got a sandwich thing, and they
Yeah.
say, you know, sandwiches or you can get empanadas, and we dived.
Yeah.
give, because there's an Argentinian lady in Decatur. They'll make extra empanadas every
Yeah.
morning, and when they're sold out, they're done. So
We got
apparently, Decatorites show up.
We got one apiece. And went, "Can we have more?" And she goes, "I'm sorry, they're out."
Sold out. Apparently, they sell out quick.
Yeah, empanadas with pretty much any filling are good.
Empanadas, tamales.
Yeah.
Just there's something about a chicken or antelope tamale still steaming out of the tinfoil that just it's automatic.
I have made tamales a few times now.
Yeah.
And we'll make them again probably around the new year. I'll make a big batch of them for the gang. But
It's a ton of work.
it is a lot of work. Generally, I calculate it's going to take me 3 days, not working all day every day, but to get everything that has to be soaked and assembled, and because there's a lot of moving parts that you bring together until you get to that final. Let's steam them for multiple hours in the big pot.
Yeah.
I have to say that I'm looking forward to the new Mexican market opening here in town.
Yeah.
Right across from Sunrise Grill. It's the Michoacana people.
Yeah.
Really?
They're
Yes.
renovating a building. It's all spiffy. It's real close. The
Yeah.
sign's up. It says opening soon.
Yep.
Says carniceria, taqueria. It doesn't say panaderia, but maybe.
Las Guates has a panaderia.
Yes, and they have good stuff. But anyhow, the first time that I was down here and Dorothy and Peter took me into the big supermercado,
Our case says,
and I saw the big tamale pot,
Yeah.
and I wanted one.
our case says, Makaido wants a dozen.
Well, I
Get in line,
I
sucker.
had smacked a pronghorn antelope, rocket goat up in the panhandle, and I do love antelope.
Yeah.
This one, he was nose down and eating when I thumped him, so he just fell over, and there was no adrenaline, no gaminess to him at all. And the last piece of him I had was a shoulder, and I was in dispatch bitching about what am I going to do with this antelope shoulder. Little old abuela comes in there, looks at me, and says, "Give me the antelope." All right, okay. And so what are you going to do? She said, "Shut up," and left. Okay. Yeah. 3 days later, come back. She's got a pan full of tamales, and at the time, I was not a tamale aficionado. And is this my antelope? She said, "Yes." I said, "Tamales? Ain't one." "Yes, ma'am." And 4 of them right down the hatch. And the dispatch was laughing at me. And I went after antelope, and I would give her both shoulders every time.
Yeah. The burrito tamales would be sweet. Yeah.
Ooh,
But
yeah.
they are a shit ton more work.
So yes and no, because
Yeah.
how I cook my meat involves cooking it until it's tender enough to pull.
Yeah.
So if I can get cabrito, I can do that, because my issue with cabrito is finding boneless cabrito is impossible.
Yeah.
So if I cook it and pull it off the bones,
Well, what I'm hoping is with La Michoacana was the only place, the old one we used to have,
Yeah.
only place I ever got boneless cabrito.
yeah, because
Hopefully this one has it.
because there were rumors that Red Barn Butcher you could order boneless,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then we went in and asked, and they were like, no, only bone in.
Mm,
Jesse says, "I thought a panderia was what you got when the Chinese place became a taqueria." And they painted sombreros on the pandas when
I
they were
have seen
decorating.
that picture. It is hilarious.
it's in Wichita Falls.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Go to Thai Orchid. Thai
Yeah.
Orchid used to be a
Okay, Thai Orchid's food is not great, but I may
No.
go in just to take a picture of
But-
the thing.
but on the wall
Yeah.
they've got this, and it's pandas.
With
And then when it became a Mexican place, they painted sombreros on them.
I
Yeah.
didn't
And then
realize.
the Mexican place folded and talk or
Well,
Thai Orchid.
the
Yeah.
only time I've gotten food at Thai Orchid was takeout.
Yeah,
When
and it
Xander
was
was in
not
the
great.
hospital, and it was not great.
They have a unique egg drop soup that I really like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, Rita
Yeah.
likes it because it's nothing like the other Asian food in town.
There is that, yes.
Hey, Mikey. We have fun here. It's
I'm gonna go to the taco truck.
Taco truck.
The taco truck is awesome.
That taco truck needs to move a little closer this way.
Yeah.
It's too far away.
No, it would be dangerous closer. Too easy.
I went down there the other night and the
Mhm.
sucker was sold out.
Right?
Oh,
You gotta get there.
you gotta
early.
go
You can't-
early.
I mean,
I
right
think I
after
usually
work, you
get
can't
stuff
even
there
park
at lunchtime.
Yeah.
So
I've gotten there for barbacoa tacos. The taco truck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
5 o'clock is about the latest. And by God, we have a taco truck. Don Chewy Salsa y Taqueria.
Oh my God.
And it's a taco truck in a convenience gas
parking
station parking lot.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the only reason the gas station is still there is because of these tacos. You go just get 6 barbacoa tacos. Trust me on this one.
Yeah.
But one, don't grab the tacos until
lot. They're
Oh,
completely done with them.
Abuelita tells you can grab the tacos.
Yeah.
Because I watched a Karen get smacked with a spatula one time.
Yeah.
Because she'll put your tacos in the bag, and then she'll start looking for the proper sauce to go with your tacos. And listen to her. Just shut up and listen to
Yeah.
her. And if you grab it to go, you will get hit with a spatula. I've seen it happen.
Well, Mikey, we do appreciate your lurking, and
Yes.
you're more than welcome here real time. Yes, Don Chewy.
Don Chewy Salsa y Taqueria. It's really good.
Yeah.
If you can get them,
Yeah.
they always seem to be out. The lengua is also amazing.
I haven't had lengua.
Oh,
I got barbacoa and I can't.
oh God, yes, RK. Anita's. I had completely forgotten about that. Oh, that one down in Springfield was so good. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's like, wow,
Oh, damn. I'm
yeah.
drooling.
right? We usually head for food. But no, a good taco
Hell,
truck,
if we had food here, we'd never say anything because we're too damn busy eating.
a good taco
have-
truck is a
I have
wonder.
brought food in and done that yet.
Yes. I saw you bring that in. I was looking at it.
Yeah.
John handed me that earlier. It is pieces of old clocks.
Yeah.
So, okay. So here's the thing.
Okay.
I will occasionally lose my mind and decide that I need a new craft.
Hobby.
And
Again?
I went to an estate sale. No, this is actually in addition to an old one, but I went to an estate sale and I actually think the guy that had either been in ill health for a long time and then passed, or had actually been dead for a while. Because it was a barn full of really, really dusty watchmaking and watch
Yeah.
repair
Ooh.
stuff. I
Ooh.
mean, like massive amounts, huge metal, little tiny drawers. And I bought a couple of containers full of watch parts
Yeah.
because they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And I thought,
And she
oh,
needed a new obsession.
Yeah.
well, I have a bunch of jewelry making supplies because I've been making jewelry for 15 years.
Yeah.
It's just that I hadn't had a place to do it until recently. So I was
Carlton,
like,
that's
oh,
not our fault.
these are shiny. I will bring these home with me. And then I brought them home and looked at them, and the inner magpie shut up for a minute, and I was like, crap, these are tiny. What the hell?
There's a Mexican place in town called El Tapatio. And quite honestly, it's not our best Mexican place. However,
Sure, margaritas.
the margaritas are great.
Yeah.
But they have a chicken soup, caldo de pollo. The chicken soup is out of, and there's a lot of it. Chicken soup is out of this world. It's got half a chicken in there.
Yeah, I went in there with you one time and you ordered it, and they brought this vat,
Yeah.
this cauldron.
We have better Mexican places, but if you want chicken soup, Mexican chicken soup, El Tapatio is the place to go.
Yeah, but number one and number two, across the river and then down
Yeah.
on Southwest Parksway, they're better. But the menus are entirely different, even
Oh,
though it's
El Norteño or
El Norteño.
El Norteño. El Norteño
Yeah.
is a better Mexican place.
It's a better Mexican place, but there's a number one and a number two, and their menus are entirely different.
Yeah.
Same company, same people on it, two different sets of menus.
The number one, you've got El Norteño's the burrito shop, and the cops used to eat there all the time.
Yeah.
Because you could order a burrito and you get one this big with sausage, egg, and cheese in it for $3.50.
Yeah.
And it was literally two. Even for me, it was 2 meals. Does the caldo have hominy? Actually, no.
Nope.
No, it doesn't. It's got pico de gallo and rice and chicken and chicken and chicken and some more chicken.
Yeah.
And you can have them put lime and avocado in there. But if you're Jonna, you just have whole avocado.
I'll
Yeah.
take the lime.
What?
I'll take the lime.
Lime.
Yeah.
And it is, oh my good, it's good. It's not pozole, it's chicken soup.
Yeah, Anita's caldo was excellent. Yeah, that I do remember that.
Now I'm hungry for chicken soup.
Okay.
Yeah, Rick, we do go to both of them.
Oh, we go to I mean,
We
it's
have a whole repertoire.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we rotate.
As you
it's-
guys can probably guess, we all like to eat.
it's
None of us are exactly skinny.
and eating is the
Thanks, it's gonna freeze.
the first ever social
Yeah.
socialization, social events that humans did was eating together.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've got Cafe Gutierrez, the
Yeah.
original Chewy's,
Yeah.
not Don Chewy's, totally different folks.
Yeah.
You got Chewy's, Cafe Gutierrez. You've got El Norteño.
Yeah.
And 1 and 2. El Tapatio 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Carlitos, which isn't bad.
Although it's Peruvian.
Yeah, it's more Peruvian. We do have a genuine Peruvian place here in town.
Yeah.
Haven't been there in a while.
Then we've got Viet Pho,
Yeah. The Viet Plus.
Japan House.
Stanford realized that we actually have a decent Chinese buffet at Hunan during lunch.
Yeah.
Grand
Um,
Buffet's better.
Yeah, Grand
Or
Buffet's
Q,
better.
or
The
Q's.
last time we've been at the last couple of times we've been to Grand Buffet,
Yeah.
their quality was not
It's
fantastic.
Human's kind of the quality.
Does
But
it?
Hunan, he enjoys Hunan and it's really inexpensive.
Yep.
So that's a big,
Q's down by the base is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that one existed.
Not many people do.
Hibiscus, which is
Yeah,
great.
well, hibiscus is wonderful.
Oh.
But he's hesitant to do buffets anymore because his appetite's so small.
Yeah.
So
And I'm hoping that with Amazon moving here, we get some sane people in because Wichita Falls hasn't grown. It's been really weird. It hasn't grown in like a decade.
Yeah.
no, it's longer than that because I asked when the water treatment guy was giving a lecture to the Texas Master Naturalists. I asked, how do you deal with growth? And he gave me this funny look and told me that Wichita Falls has not grown since the 1960s.
Yeah.
I think it's gone from 99,000 to 109,000.
Yeah.
In what, 40,
Which-
50 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is not a significant
No.
growth level as far as water treatment.
Yeah.
But he's not wrong. And I was looking into it later, and we actually have a constant stream of people that are leaving the city. So
Mhm.
even though people come in for whatever reason, there's enough people going out that
Yeah.
it's kind of this equilibrium of it's just not growing.
So I'm hoping that we'll get some sane folks in here because I would like some more restaurants.
Well, the good old boys on city council are definitely great at keeping
No kidding.
keeping things.
Well, this is why we don't have a Waffle House. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a whole nother rant.
Yeah.
Waffle House.
The Waffle House,
Well, Waffle
Five Guys.
And the city council isn't the reason for the Waffle House. It's one idiot businessman who keeps getting franchises for really good restaurants and then forgetting to pay the sales tax.
Yeah.
And when his restaurant gets seized, they won't open up another one until the sale of that particular branch until the sales tax is paid.
Like Five Guys.
Five Guys, Genghis Grill, Waffle
Yeah.
House.
Yeah, and we moved into the area thinking, oh, it's an Air Force base. There will be a Korean restaurant. There is not.
There used to be.
It used to be
I'm
Korean
sure
barbecue.
There was
It was
evidently a
hard to get
food
to.
truck because I found that on Google.
No,
and
there
tried
was
to track
actually
it
a
down.
restaurant over by the base.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying there was recently a
Yeah.
food truck because I found that and was trying to track it down and couldn't find it. So when we go up to Lawton, we get Korean up there because there's like 3 Korean restaurants
Oh,
there.
a couple really good ones.
Yeah.
And this little idiot isn't in Endurance Valley. Why? Oh, Look up Jody Wade
Yeah.
Carrying a firearm, Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
That is said idiot.
I'm guessing he is now in Durant's file.
I hope so.
Yeah.
He was a pain in my ass for a decade.
The other thing, empanadas, yes, they can be a dessert.
Oh, sure. I
Yeah.
mean,
So also can kolaches.
Kolaches were originally a dessert.
Yeah.
The Texas version is not the
okay,
Polish Czech
the
version.
the bread dough with a little sausage in it is not a kolache.
In Texas, it's a
That's
kolache.
in Texas, it is.
Texas, it's a kolache.
But yes, they can also be a dessert.
Yeah.
And there is a place down
West
Oh.
Texas.
on 281,
The Czech stop.
the Czech stop, yes. And you can get any version of kolache down there that you want, including a dessert version.
Mm-hmm.
And they are all excellent. And you will eat most of them before you get back to Wichita Falls.
It's in West, by God, Texas.
Yeah.
The town's name is West.
Yeah.
State of Texas. And I did not realize kolaches came with fruit. So I was on a prisoner transport, took a inmate somewhere, coming back, I was talking to Rita on the phone. She said, "Oh, you're going through West? Stop at the Czech stop and get kolaches." Okay.
Yeah.
"Well, bring me some." No, kolaches. Okay. So I went in and got a dozen kolaches and ate 8 of them before I got home.
You did bring her some.
I
Yeah.
bought 4.
So what I'm hearing is I should make kolaches for Saturday
Ah.
for dessert.
Oh, that'd work. The other problem with anything like that is how much of it survives to make it to supper.
Well, more than you would think, because Sanford just doesn't have much of an appetite anymore.
Oh no,
so-
we're not talking you. We're talking us.
Oh,
If I bring 2 dozen tamales to the Thanksgiving feast, I
Uh-huh.
bought 3 dozen.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Yeah, RK, the original kolache is a pastry with apricot filling, and it's
Yep.
Danish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Danish.
Czech
Yeah.
stop had blackberry, blueberry, strawberry, peach, and apricot.
Yeah.
And I did not realize my little darling is not that fond of apricot, so she got 4 apricot kolaches because
Yeah.
I pounded down the rest of them.
Yeah, Jesse, Arbuckle's fried pies. That goes back
Oh,
Yeah.
a long time.
So my first encounter with kolaches was we stumbled across this place called the Kolache Factory in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah.
And we had no idea what the heck a kolache was, so we went in to see what it was, and we ordered a few, both savory and sweet.
Yeah.
And the savory ones are inside the bun.
Yeah.
And if you got a sweet one, it was on top of it.
Yeah.
And we both really enjoyed it, but this was like, we're like, okay, this is an hour from home. It's
Yeah.
not easy to go and just get kolaches. So then I did what I usually do and did a bunch of research and found kolache recipes and learned how to make it because
Yeah.
it's a sweet, rich dough.
Yeah.
And then whatever filling you want to put in it or on it.
Yep.
So it's not actually that hard to make. It's just there's a little bit more prep than just a simple loaf of bread, but it's not
Yeah.
difficult to make.
Yeah, Arbuckle's used to make the fried pies along with their coffee. Same company.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
we Sanford asked me to put Arbuckle's coffee into the book supporting Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Because it's the concept is it's a supply depot from stuff from all eras.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so he wanted me to put the Arbuckle's coffee with the peppermint
Yeah,
sticks.
Which says still in there.
He looked it up afterwards because he wondered if they were still around.
Oh, yeah.
I had never heard of it.
Yeah.
So I was just fascinated by
What? You've never heard of it? You've had it.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm sure
I've
I have.
had it at my house.
I'm sure I have. I hadn't connected.
Arbuckles makes when they roast their beans. They used to back during the cowboy days would ship out roasted whole beans.
Yeah.
And they do an egg white wash on their beans.
Mhm.
And
As a preservative.
I guess,
Yeah.
but they got to where they talked to some chuck wagon cooks. They started sticking a rock of a peppermint stick in each bag of beans, and the cookie would use that as a bribe.
Yeah.
If you ground the beans for the coffee, you could have the peppermint stick.
Yeah. And if you didn't, Cookie got it.
Right. And that's what Sanford was having me do in the
Yeah.
book. He's like, I want you to do Arbuckles. It comes with
Yeah.
a peppermint stick, and then the
Still does.
peppermint stick can be used as a bribe.
Yeah.
And I was
Buckles
like,
is good coffee.
okay, I've never heard of this, but we'll run with it
Swamp biscuits are biscuits that come in a roll,
in a can.
Yeah,
in a
It's
can
in a
that
can.
you have to break open to
It's
get
a-
the biscuits
it's a
out.
canned biscuit. You start unwrapping it, and the can goes whomp,
Yeah.
and pops open. Whomp biscuit.
And I jump every time, even
Yeah.
though I know it's coming.
What?
Those are very scary.
My daughter freaks every time one of those things gets opened.
I use them. Please don't tell Rita this. I use them for when I'm doing chicken and dumplings. I'll use swamp biscuits. I'll open up the swamp biscuits, cut each one to 4. I'll use them for
Yeah.
dumplings.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Rita
Carmen. That's all.
Believes that dumplings begins and ends with Bisquick.
Mhm.
Period.
Mhm.
I cheat. I
Yeah.
use swamp biscuits.
So I was growing up. We never bought anything like Quant biscuits. That was way more processed
Yeah.
because everything was from scratch. We didn't even buy Bisquick. We made our own biscuit mix.
Yeah.
If you blend together the dry ingredients, and all you have to do is add in the milk or whatever. And so when I was making dumplings growing up, it was always biscuits basically.
Hmm.
But if you're in a hurry, the Want biscuits are great for it because you don't have to put together your dough. You just start chunking pieces in.
Cut it into 4
And they
fold them
cook
in the
up
pot.
real fast and
Yeah.
real fluffy, so they're nice. So that's the thing, and I get this sometimes when I'm writing up recipes and talking about food with people. Is there seems to be like 2 extremes of, oh, I don't fuss with all that. I everything's tinned or boxed or whatever, and then there's the super crunchy granola. Everything has to be from scratch, and I'm kind of somewhere in the middle.
I have when I'm doing recipes, I have 2 different versions. I have bachelor chow and I have recipes. Bachelor chow, everything comes in a can.
Mm-hmm.
It's you brown the meat, start throwing cans
Yeah.
of stuff in there. That's bachelor chow.
Wait, let's Shauna's house.
You guys didn't hear that. That was Witness Jonna's house.
This is
Oh.
exactly what it's like in my house.
And that I've got a recipe for cowboy stew that I gagged from Kent Rollins and modified. That I go, it's got the bouquet of spices and everything in there. And then I've got bachelor chow chicken soup.
Yeah.
You
Well,
brown the chicken,
Yep.
you saute the onions, start throwing cans of stuff in there. It's
And
good.
the bachelor chow is also close to the other thing that I'm contemplating how to teach people how to do, which is basically how to make an appetizing meal out of whatever you have on hand
Yeah.
that needs to be used up.
I've done that.
Bachelor chow.
Well, and sometimes with me, it's not always cans of stuff. I mean, the first stop, I usually pull open the fridge,
Yeah.
both doors,
Stone
and
soup.
and look in it and go,
Yeah.
okay, what have I got in here that needs to get used?
Jim's got a fantastic soup that he does that's basically that way, where he
Mhm.
opened up
Yeah. It was what I had to get rid of, which was shrimp that I needed to do something with. And
People have shrimp in their house, just buckets.
I had a couple of cans of clam chowder,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a can of stewed tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I had a clove of garlic.
That was
Yep.
so good.
That is really good.
Yeah.
That was when I did the Eat This, Will You Read That
Yeah.
recipe for you. You sent that to me. It was really good.
Yeah. That was sheer luck.
Mm-hmm.
I have done other things that have not come out anywhere near that well.
And that's the thing, is you don't always know, but if you're comfortable and confident with your different flavors and what plays well together,
Yeah.
you can take those, I've got to use this up, or this is all I have on hand.
Yeah.
And you can create a tasty meal.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things of, how do I teach that? Because if everyone's always religiously following a recipe, you're going to wind up with all those odds and ends and bits and
This
pieces.
is why I don't bake.
So
I don't bake because I cannot religiously follow a recipe.
I don't
Every-
follow a recipe.
Every recipe I've got that I got from somebody else, I've got 2 or 3 recipes from Kent Rollins.
Yeah.
You can see where but I throwing that out, throwing this in.
Yeah.
It's like my chili recipe. I don't the quick and dirty chili I put on my blog and she did.
Mhm.
I don't ever do it the same way twice.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really don't.
Yep. Yeah, I don't do chili the same way twice either. I actually do have a formal recipe that I've written up for it, but when I'm actually doing it, I'm not usually following the recipe
Yeah.
straight.
I've got several, and Rita does the same thing. She has this recipe for, man-pleasing chicken.
Yeah.
Which is it's chicken thighs with German mustard and something sweet, and it's fantastic. But I was watching her one day. I was looking at the recipe and looking what she was doing. It's like, honey, that's nowhere on the recipe. Shut up. Yes, sir.
Well, one of the few recipes I follow is my grandmother's jambalaya recipe.
Ah,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Because that one is now over 100 years old.
Jambalaya season.
Yeah.
Gumbo season. I need to throw together a gumbo.
That'll be a couple of weeks down the road for me.
Oh, yeah, wait till I leave. Thanks.
So here's the thing with baking.
I can wait till you come back to do a gumbo or a jambalaya.
Baking is
You're
about,
getting shrimp and grits this weekend.
which is yummy. We're happy about the shrimp and
Ow,
grits.
ow.
Baking, yes, there needs to be a recipe, but once you've memorized your proportions on baking, you no longer need a recipe.
Bread hates me. That's all there is to it.
Baking is still science, and I don't do science. that
And I
well.
think maybe it's the fact that I've been doing it since I was 9 years old, but Sanford will stand there and watch me because I'm not measuring and I'm not looking at a recipe and I'm just doing it because I've been doing it for so long. I can do it by feel. Bread
There is-
has a certain feel. Once the dough is where it's supposed to be, it feels a certain way.
I
There's-
can bake two things: lard biscuits
Mhm.
and pecan pies
Mhm. Not cornbread?
and cornbread.
Cornbread's easy.
there is a gentleman that does. He's a baker called a tasteless baker, and don't watch him if you're sensitive because he is tasteless.
Yeah.
And he assures me on multiple videos that I can't fuck this up.
Yeah.
And the bread wins every time.
Yeah.
So bread is twitchy because you're working with a living organism. Yeast is alive. You raise a civilization of millions of yeasty beasties, and then you kill them all and bake them.
I like the way you're going. I like where you're going with this.
But that's the issue is that everybody's kitchen is different.
Yeah.
This summer, when my house was at 80 degrees, I could proof a loaf of bread in like 30 minutes
Yeah.
because the yeast is like, yay!
Yeah,
There's
And
no
then they were
such thing as
incinerated.
vegetarian gumbo.
I-
Carlton,
hell
that
is-
shit does not
You
exist.
can't do vegetarian gumbo
The
because
hell
it
is-
starts with bacon grease.
Yes.
how the hell would you make vegetarian gumbo?
It would be sadness
Yeah.
and ashes.
Like decaf coffee. I mean, where the-
Oh, brown
Yeah.
sadness water
Okay, decaf coffee has its place.
No, it
in
doesn't.
the garbage can.
I cut my regular coffee half and half with decaf if I'm doing cold brew, because otherwise I hear colors.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yes. There
My heart
apparently
says there is.
a truckload of lab monkeys from Tulane's got away. Had a wreck, and the monkeys have gotten away. Apparently infected with various fun stuff.
Oh joy.
I don't need a reason for a 22 Hornet.
So 7th Ward's going to be having fun tonight.
I mean, isn't this what the book The Hot Zone is all about?
Yeah. There will
Otherwise,
be monkey meat on the stick in New Orleans tonight.
Oh,
I would be headed for LA with a rifle. LA being Louisiana, not Los Angeles.
Now,
I
LA is
mean,
lower
there's probably
Alabama.
monkeys in LA too. I mean,
Yeah, except they shave better and they walk up right on too.
Man, if I get a Marlin Model 60 and 256 Winchester Magnum,
No.
then he'd go hunting monkeys.
I could fix their monkey problem with a quickness. Jesse says Sigils is Sigils, Mercs and Mayhem, and Library Critters.
Oh, God, yeah.
We're on time, so
Oh,
Yeah.
Are we?
We are.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we better talk about this because we got a whole bunch of stuff coming out.
All right. Talk about it.
So we have sigils dropping very soon now. The whole
That's
novel.
The complete novel,
The complete
not
novel,
the serialized parts.
It'll be on KU, ebook, and paperback. It is illustrated, as pretty much everything that Rack Press does these days is. We also have Fossil Forest by Graham Bradley, which is our boys' adventure novel that involves dinosaur fossil fueling mecha suits. It's a lot of fun. You're going to have to read this one, even if you are still a boy legally in age. And there's a third
Mercs and
one.
Mayhem.
Mercs and Mayhem. That's the anthology that's coming out. Yeah, that one's another one that's really fun. There's some great stories in there. Gosh. Nick Nethery edited that one, and it's got some fantastic stuff in there. I have a novel coming out on Halloween, one of my groundskeeper stories. This one will be the first novel in that series, and it's called Have a Dead Night.
Yeah. And we will have a guest on Thursday, folks.
Yes,
we will. He's probably going to be lurking in the background, but we'll have him here anyway.
Yeah, he's not going to be on screen. He was like, nope,
He's shy. He's shy.
not on camera. But Scott Shad, the author of our boys' book Meteor Men, also known as the world's most interesting geologist, is coming up here with a load of antique typewriters as gifts for the Rack Press staff. And we are completely overwhelmed and awed and amazed. And the man writes in a treehouse.
Sounds like are kind of odd.
Yeah. And on that note, folks, we're going to call it a day because we wasted more than an hour of your time.
Riding in a treehouse. Goals.
Right?
Remember, folks, don't sweat the petty stuff. Don't pet the sweaty stuff. And stay warm because it's going to be freaking freezing here the next 2 nights.
October should not be freezing in October.
Y'all take care. We'll
Be
see you
safe.
Thursday.